But also was mentioned about full-day kindergarten, which isn't offered here. However, earlier in the meeting, we were talking about college credits and offering college courses. Are we putting the cart before the horse here? Because I feel like maybe if we started at the bottom, at the base, I mean, you can't go to college without learning how to read. And I feel like most preschools, they offer full-day preschool, and then when my daughter, who is going to kindergarten, it's a step back. And we all know, especially in the summertime, how children regress with their learning. In September, they have to kick the rust off. Well, she's gonna be kicking the rust off for an entire year because she's gonna go to school for about 5 minutes a day when the rest of the state is going all day long. And there's no answer.
No, I mean,
Oh,
sure.
okay.
I mean, well, I don't know what there was a question, but I know
I'll
like
just
full-day
comment.
kindergarten is definitely a
I heard that
discussion.
there's
Yeah.
only eight. There's only eight.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's taking so long? Is it money?
Yeah.
So
it's
I'll
money.
speak to this, the comment of comparing K to the college credits.
Okay.
So the partnerships that we're talking about, they don't cost the district anything. It's time that we put in just to send documents and look for agreements.
Okay, I'm just using that as an example.
Yeah, I get it. I just wanted,
Yeah.
so it's not, it's, the kindergarten piece is a financial piece for us and a space piece. And, you know, it's certainly a priority of ours, and we're developing the strategic plan, so we should have a plan outlined in terms of getting there, you know, and I don't want to say in a year or two, but putting a plan in place to get us in that direction. From where we stand right now, there's a facilities construction piece that would be involved in bringing in full-day K, as well as the additional staff, which then goes on top of our current expenditures and things like that. So it's
My children most likely won't benefit from it, the timeline you're suggesting,
I would-
but it would be better for the entire community.
It's 100%, and that's why we say it's, I don't think any educator in the entire district, probably anyone sitting at this table, doesn't think that that would be beneficial. It really comes down to, and it could be a symptom of what we've gone through in terms of growth in the past 15 years, growing really quickly, squeezing the students into spaces, creating spaces in media centers for classrooms. Like, we've been doing that across the district. Many districts, if we were flatline enrollment, you know, ebb and flowing, we might be able to squeeze out additional space, minimal construction projects to add these extra sections. Right now, we're looking at potential, we have one of the primary schools that has every classroom filled, specials on a cart, and we would have to add probably 4 classrooms for full-day kindergarten. So that's a construction project of a minimum of 4 classes, where you're talking probably millions of dollars to head down that road. So our goal through the strategic plan is to get a process in place to get enrollment projections for the next 5 years, so we can see who's coming in at a kindergarten level projections, what construction projects are on the table. We'll look at the turnover in enrollment. Is there going to be natural attrition that we can grab some classrooms that are already existing, reallocate those to kindergarten, then put together a construction project that would give us the space net based off all the enrollment numbers. And once we have that, we can identify staffing needs. You know, if we need 11 staff members across the district, times, you know, first year teachers.
Okay.
So what I'm getting at is it's a huge process. It's not as simple as
Right,
let's
I've
just roll it
spoken
out.
to
Yeah.
some of the other people that live in this town, and they've been asking about this for decades. So when you say this movement, how's that going? Because it doesn't seem like it is. And it seems like we've been asking for this for years, and it's not happening. So maybe I am the first person to ask this. I doubt I am.
Nope.
And I've heard that for years and years this has been asked for. And I told someone that I was coming to ask this question today, and
Yep,
they said,
thank
yeah,
you.
good luck with that.
Thank you. Your time is up.
Thank you
Yep.
very much.
Yep, and can I say one quick thing?
Sure.
We did put it out for a vote, I don't want to, maybe 7, 8 years ago. I don't remember how many years. 12 years ago. It was years ago. It was a couple superintendents ago. It went out as a second question. It was voted down. So there was some effort historically to move this forward. And then just other, you know.
Is that a vote to raise taxes to enable the
Pay for
Well,
it.
to pick up the staffing costs, because it's an
Okay.
additional cost for staffing and
Okay.
outfitting classrooms and things like that. So there have been attempts, but like I said, we're developing currently, right now, in the next 6 to 8 weeks, our strategic action plan, which leads us out the next 5 years. Embedded in that will be a plan to get us to a position where if we need to do a referenda, if we need to, look for funds or do construction projects, we'll have the plans and the blueprint in place, and then we can make a decision as a community whether we do that or not.
Okay.